Well, hello. Yeah. What's going on, everyone? Well, I'm back here starting my projects. From my last video I just had, where had a little break, and I said I was getting everything ready to go and back into it again. Sure enough, I'm doing okay. So, I got my little list, and my little listy here, and I'm just going from the top down because that's how my orders came in, kinda. But that's where I'm at. So today is going to be a picture frame. Oh, just want to do real quick. I got a new phone. My old phone that I've had for like 12 years. Great phone. I got a virus. Somehow I got a virus on it, and it messed everything up. So now I'm learning with this new phone of everything. You know, with downfall, I lost some footage on some videos that they couldn't transfer over to my new phone. So there are some projects that I started. I'll just say real quick, I'm doing a table build, and I got, some footage of getting it started that I can't use because it's gone. Like I can't add, it's gone forever. But I'm still going to explain how I got to where I'm at, and there's still a lot to do with it yet. But just giving you a heads up. And the same with this here. When I said in the beginning from my last video, I said, sneak peek of what I'm doing, this picture frame. But it's nothing. Just going to give you a heads up. It's a new phone. I'm just getting used to it. So, okay. So, I'm Vinny from VOC Woodworking. And I'm here to make a real simple picture frame. Now, there's so many ways to make picture frames. I mean, you can just get, any style you want. You can do, butt joints, 45s, whatever you want to do with it. You can put splines in it and everything else. I'm doing it as a reclaimed wood, okay? This is for my mom. My mama, she asked me to fix her. She had a picture frame and she wanted, it fell, it broke. She said, "Oh, can you fix it?" "Oh, no problem, Well, when I went to go get it, she thought it was wood. I thought it was wood. And I get home and it's that, like, plasticky composite. They probably put in their molds. I mean, it's a nice frame, but I tried fixing it. I tried using epoxy. It just wasn't, it wasn't working. It wasn't sticking. There's some parts broke off when it came apart. Whatever. So, I'm making my mom a picture frame. Now it's an odd size. That's the whole problem. This is the inside, the picture part. She took the pictures out for right now. But yeah, it's an odd size. Like we looked around, tried to find, she couldn't find it. So she asked me to make it. Okay, no problem. So it's pretty cool. So I'm messing around. I got some baseboard, I got some door trim, all that stuff, and it's basically just about the same size. If you look at the pieces here of what I was playing around with, basically the same size. You know what I mean? So it actually looks nice. So I was playing around. These are just play pieces, or pieces I was cutting, get different angles. And I was making that little, where the picture frame sits in. Like where they sit down into, going around. So I was playing around with that. I mean, again, these are just play ones. I have other wood over here. We're going to go make the picture frame. So I got my measurements from this. I wish I could use this because it's already done, but they don't match. I thought it was the same, but they're slightly different. And when you go to glue it up, one was higher than the other, and it wouldn't work. So I got one whole piece, all matching, all one piece. So yeah, it's good. It's gonna be real simple. So right now we're gonna go to the miter saw. We're gonna cut everything to length. Then we'll go to the table saw, and then we're gonna do the half lap or something like that. How would you say half lap? I don't even know. Yeah, but so that's what we're gonna do. So we'll meet you. I'll meet you over at the miter saw. So let's all walk into the big boy room or big girl room. That's where all the big toys are. This is my building area. That's my cutting area and everything else. Okay, let's go over here. Meet me over there. Okay, so I don't know if you can see me that well, but I'm here. I'm over here. Okay, so I got my measurements that I needed. Every picture frame is going to be different. There is no like, any one you make is going to be what you need. So mine was the bottom. It was from tip to tip is 12 and a quarter, and on the inside where the glass is going to be is 7 and a quarter. So I always do it because if I know I'm going to be doing, if I need stuff the same, so I need like 2 of these and 2 of the longer ones, I set up a stop block. It's easier for me that way, so I'm not like measuring and then checking it and measuring and checking it. Boom, I do 2 of these. I'll put the other one in, and then boom, 2 of those, and then I'm done. So first things first, you get it up already. Let me get my glasses. Okay, so I have it set up at a 45 right now. So I'm going to cut this to the 45. Then I'm going to push this to the stop block. And I'm going to move this to this side for the other 45, and then do a cut. So watch. So we'll do a 45. Should be matching with this one. Dead on. There. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna pain in the butt. We're gonna turn this back. Now these should be identical. They are identical. So that's these 2. Now I'm going to have to move this stop block. Let's move this. And that's it. There should be the matching. Dead on. Dead on. So that's how that goes. So you already go. Okay, now we're going to go to the table saw. Meet me right over here. So now I'm at the table saw here, okay? Now, again, I use these as my sample ones. Remember I was talking about before? So I got my, again, that little half lappy thing I need to put in here. Yeah. So the way I have it is, I brought the blade, let me just see it from here. I brought the blade, to the height I need here. And then for this part here, even though it's a little inside, I'm not going to mess with it because I have it set. But that's how I need it to be, is like that. So when you put these all together, the glass and the backing and the glass will all fit inside here. So I have the blade, it's at the right height for both angles, because it's like, if you look at it here, it's going to go across like that. Whenever I'm done with that part, I might do this part first. I might do the top part first to go across. And that'll give that little groove out. I'll show you. So I'm going to start with the top pieces first. I'm going to do with this end here. Now this is a little tricky. Some people, you might not want to try this way. Oh, is it dangerous? But the blade is going to be under the wood at all times. Like my hand might feel like it's going to be close, but it's really, the blade's going to be under the wood. Besides coming out the back end, I just have to be careful. If you don't like doing this, there's other ways. You can go on a router table and do like on a router table that same way. There's so many different ways. I just do this way. For me, it's quicker and easier, I think. But I'll show you this one here. So I'm gonna turn on over here. Man, I wish you were here to smell that. Oh, I love the fresh cut of nice wood. Now, what could I use that for? This could be a woodworking project. I can use this for something. I'm not sure what, but I'm going to save this just in case I need it. Yeah. Wood burner, wood pile. Okay, so see how I had it now? So it went from a solid piece to that. Okay, nice and simple. Wasn't hard. I'll do another one real quick. Look, here's another one I can use. There's another one. Okay, so you get what I just did. So I'm going to do the other two pieces, and then this will all be done. Then I'll meet you over at the workbench. Now we got to figure out how to glue this up. That one is going to be the fun one. I'll explain why. I'm going to cut these, and I'll meet you over at the workbench. So now you're wondering why I have these little pieces here. That's just for me, just as a little something to hold, because these are on an angle. So I wedge them on each side to make sure everything lines up. And it does. I'm just doing this to show you what it looks like. So this is the backing of it. So if you were going to put this in here, you'll see how it just fits perfectly in here. Like that. You know what I mean? So it would be the glass. I should put the glass is behind me. So it would go to glass, the picture with this, and then I have the one thing that I tried looking around, I haven't found them. I wish I would have did it online, but I went to a couple of stores to try to find those little pieces that like turn, and because on here it has those little metal things that you bend up and down to put it in. I could not find anything, and it's a pain in the butt. And I went to a couple of stores. I didn't try really Walmart, maybe if they have them or something, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I have an idea, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So let me move this out for a second. So yeah, so that'll fit. So now I got to figure out the glue up. I'm going to move you back over here for a minute. Okay, now this is the point where people say, "Oh, I keep my scrap wood for stuff." This is the perfect example. I had these from a project from a while ago. I'm still going to use these. I made that plant stand, those plant stands one time, and then I make squirrel picnic benches or picnic tables. But perfect example why you save your cutoffs is because of this. Reason why I'm showing this right now, it's not glued. You should have heard me about 5-10 minutes ago swearing like you won't believe, because these corner clamps are awesome when you have something thick. Well, when these were done onto the, if you can see from here where I'm at, when these were flat, they were so close to the bottom of these that it would flip up and flip up and flip up. Holy Mary and Joseph, Lord baby Jesus. So I'm like, how am I going to do this? So I had to get it up off the table. And I figured it out. See, it just takes a little time. So I got little cut off pieces, and I cut them so they weren't sticking way out all around. And I just cut pieces so it raised the frame up high enough where that little point is above the table by that much. You know what I mean? So that helped. Okay, so it worked. So now I gotta take it apart and then we'll glue it. Let me switch it around and we'll start gluing. Okay, before we start this glue up, let's just try how's this going? You know, I mean, are you guys liking the video so far? Am I explaining it easy enough to understand what I'm doing? Hopefully it is. It's a real simple project, but, you know, I just want to say, hey, you know, like, give me a heads up on it, you know, and then, like and subscribe to my channel. Remember, like I said, my name is Vinny from VOC Woodworking. Yeah, and like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, so whenever I post a new video, you'll get notified. And if you can share it, that'd be awesome. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get again, I have 448, I think, subscribers. I'm trying to get to 500. That'd be awesome. And then from that point, just go on from there. Again, I'm not trying to get big. I just want to just get enough where it keeps me going. You know what I mean? Is this worth it? I think it's worth it. I like watching other channels. And again, I said before, I got really close with a lot of other channels. I mean, like, and yeah, so just give me a heads up on that one. So, okay, let's try this glue up. And give me a second, because I forgot something in the other room. Right back. Okay, you can't really see my head. I don't know if you can or not, but woo! I need my little spongy. My little spongy. That's what I had to go get. I was using this for a while. I mean, I just kind of cut the little tips off. But it's just like, it's for bigger. I'd use this for the glue ups for bigger ones, but I gotta find something smaller. Like the little small ones. But I've got this my little spongy. So, as of right now, it's easier to get it on here. It's smaller. I can dab it in there. So that's what we're going to go with. And then we got to play with putting that strap on. And just pray to Lord baby Jesus it all goes well. I'm just using regular type on, you know, the original, whatever. It ain't, I mean, I don't need type on 3 or even 2 because it's going to be hanging on the wall. So I'm using that. Let me get this all on here. Okay, well, I had to finagle around a little bit. I don't want to be too long, but I got everything tightened on. It was a little bit, I had to raise it up a little bit. I had to add a couple more little shims under it. I just did it off camera real quick, but now it's going to sit, let it dry. So from that point, we'll basically be done with it. I mean, I'm going to try to get some of the glue, clean the glue real quick. I'm going to let it sit, probably play it safe overnight. Then I can do the hardware part. The hardware, I just went and got, I think at Walmart, you know, check a little kit for the backing. Either you can do a clip on the top or two on the side, you know, two on the back to hang like a cord across it. We'll see whenever we decide to do to it, but I have this little kit. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Like so now let it dry. Seems like it's holding up. I mean, it seems like it's lined up very well. It looks like I'm gonna have to do a little wood putty in there, a little bit, but not bad. I mean, everything's lined up to it. See how it goes. I'm gonna let this sit probably. I might just do it sit overnight, and I'll just see you guys back. Well, for you it'll be. For me it'll be another day. Okay. See you soon. Well, I'm back. It's the next day. Everything was dried overnight. I just took these. Took these out from the bottom. Now let's see how it goes. Seems like everything basically dried up real nice. Actually, I did pretty good on it. So let me unscrew this here. See what, and it drops down. Pull these off. Move this to the side for now. Okay, put it right here, not in my way. There it goes. There it is. Solid. Oy. I mean, that glue's held up. I mean, I gotta do a little bit of cleanup back here. Little chippies. But all the corners are good on it. One off a little bit right here. Let me see what that side is. That one was good. Yeah. Just needs a little cleanup. Now remember, like I said, this wood it was a reclaimed wood, so it has a finish on it already. It has a nice clear coat, so I don't even have to do nothing to it really. Just do a little cleanup. A little bit of glue clamp here. I mean, for a picture frame, it turned out pretty good. So again, well, I got the glass back here. I don't want to mess with the glass. I got to clean it. So as I said, this will go inside here, like that. You can see that. Now, again, the glass will go in. Hardware-wise, in the back, I talked with my mom, and we are going to. I got that little thing from Walmart. There's little doodads and little things for picture frames. Okay. So I'm just going to do the little, I don't know how you call them, little loopy things across over here. I'll screw it in, put a cable across, and she'll hang it that way. And then remember I said about how I was going to keep it in here. Once the glass is in and all that, it should be just enough high enough. But I ordered some little things that will turn on the back, to hold it in place. It's going to be a couple days. I don't want to wait this much longer, but they're on order. I already had my wife do it. So that's it. So I would say project done. Again, I'm just going to I'll do this off camera. I mean, I'm just going to put these I got the screws here. I don't know where I want it yet. So that'll go on, bam, bam. A cable across, the little wire cable. And there you go. It was a real easy project. I mean, again, this was just, I think this was door trim. It wasn't the baseboard. This is door trim. I put it on the door, and I had a whole bunch of leftover from other stuff, and I made an awesome picture frame. I mean, it turned out great. Anyone can do it. So again, if you like what you saw today in this video, like, subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I got this is the first of many projects I have to get done soon. So my name is Benny, VLC Woodworking. My next video is going to be, I might start the table again. losing that footage of me making the top from my phone, I told you in the beginning of the video, kind of it made me almost don't want to even do that video, but I might. I'm gonna try to like work it out. So again, job complete. I mean, again, I just have to wait for the hardware for the backing. I have the glass right here. I gotta clean it, and then I gotta put these two on the back, and we're done. At first, I thought I was gonna put those ones across, like those little clips that going across, but it has like a like a little inlay on the back. Or I could have did it up top too. I'll ask her. So either way, you can do that, or you can do. I'm just doing it. Put one here, put a little cable, and then you can just put it anywhere you want. Okay. I'll see you on the next video. Yeah. Peace out.